Yo, what's up everybody? GameTutz TV here, and welcome back to episode 24 of my old school RuneScape Iron Man series. So, as you guys saw at the last episode, the end of last episode, we ran into the dilemma of having to grind out medium clues in order to complete our elite clue. So if you guys haven't seen my most recent upload, or one of my most recent uploads on my YouTube channel, talking about basically how I quit for a certain amount of time, I basically have some explaining to do for this series. So currently it is the 24th of March, and I have not played on this account in about 2 months. And I quit, of course, as you guys saw, and I had some footage for episode 24 that I deleted. So I'm just going to try and fill you guys in on what happened. Not too much happened, but some things definitely did happen. As far as my stats go, nothing insane changed. However, I did take care of the battle stabs that I got from the 1,000 wyverns I killed, and I managed to get about halfway to 82 crafting. I was 80 previously, and I did a ton of fishing at monkfish, and I got from 70 to 76. So I think that's pretty much it. I got like a magic level from charging orbs to make those battle stabs, and you'll see that I got a lot of GP from making said battle stabs. But I think that's it. I don't think I got any other stats up, and I didn't do any diaries or anything like that. So I apologize. Oh, I didn't even realize they updated this. I do apologize though for the lapse of continuity in the series, but I want to try and get this out of the way as soon as possible. So I'm gonna run through the bank real quick. I don't remember the last time I ran through the bank, but we have 16 mil cash. That stems from the battle stabs that we made. We had a ton of them that we got from wyverns, and we used unpowered orbs to charge those into arrow orbs and stick them on the battle stabs, and we alched them, and we did agility and so on and so forth. We have the farming tab, of course. I have not actually looked through this bank in a long ass time, so this is new not only for you guys but for me as well. And then we have this tab, lots of buckets of sand, which is nice to see. I still have some wyvern loot that I haven't touched. Lots of marks of grace. I think we got the dragon axe in last episode. Nothing too crazy. Have a lot of herblore stuff, so may make some potions relatively soon. PVM items. I don't think anything has changed here. I did actually end up getting the mitre for the elite clue. I did like 100 mediums, I think. And I did get something, and you will see here in about 30 seconds when I get to the tab. Here are all of the monkfish that I caught. I guess I didn't really do much. I basically runecrafted on my main and sat at monkfish and piscatoris for ages. Okay, nothing obviously changed in this tab. So this tab is our clue scroll PVM items tab. I think we finished a book. I could be wrong, because we do now have a book of war, which is cool. So yeah, we got the Bandos book. But from 100 medium clues, if you're wondering, did I get a boot drop? I did get a boot drop, but I got holy sandals. So yeah, it's better than wizard boots, but of course it's not the one I wanted. I wanted the ranger boots, of course, but I'll still take it. It's pretty cool. Like I said though, I did have to do about 100 medium clues to get the Bandos Miter to do the elite, and of course the elite clue yielded us absolute trash, so you guys didn't miss anything there. So I think that's pretty much it. I think I've covered all that I needed to, and what I want to do now is check on miscellanea, because I had previously put in about I think 7.5 mil as soon as I finished doing all of my battle staff work. And I want to go to miscellanea and see all the resources that they've gathered. I have not had membership on this account. As I said before, I hadn't played it for 2 months, so I haven't had membership on this account for a long time. And I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that the servants will still gather supplies for you if you have money in miscellanea, even though you're non-member. So this could be a really big yield. So my approval is at 49%. I'm actually going to get that to 100% real quick. Alright, so for whatever reason in this clip the audio is muted, but as you can see I got 100% approval rating, and whenever I checked my allocation, it turns out that they spent about 6 mil, because I'm pretty sure I had it at 7.5 mil, before I was here last, so I was expecting to get a really big yield. As you can see, I just went ahead and topped it up because I have a ton of money. I don't really need to spend my money on anything, so might as well get it to the maximum of 7.5. Doesn't matter as long as you have more than 750k. That's all that really matters. But yeah, I have my allocations in max and herbs and in wood for the bird's nest and the herbs for herblore. And then once I collect my resources here, it's pretty much the standard yield. Didn't get any special seeds like the herb seeds, which is not really anything I'm banking on, but you get the same thing every time you check miscellany on an Iron Man. So I ended up getting a decent bit of tree seeds from the nest. Didn't get any black chicken pieces from the egg nests, but you get the same thing from miscellany every time, so it's not a big deal. But whatever, I'll take the free shit over time. I've been sitting here for the past few minutes pondering what exactly I want to do on this account now that I'm, playing it again. And I've come up with 3 things, 3 goals I want to set myself and I want to complete relatively soon. I don't really know what order I'd want to do them in, but I want to complete 3 more hard diaries. The first hard diary I want to do is the Karamja Hards. This is one I've been talking about for a while because I can gem rine with this, and I only need 100 combat, which is easily attainable through doing combat while training Slayer. The other 2 diaries I would like to unlock would be the Mauritania hard diaries, because I think most people understand that Barrows with the 50% extra runes is much better than without. And I haven't done any Barrows on this account, and I would like to. And in order to do Barrows, for myself at least, I want to have the diary done. I only need, I believe, 70 prayer, which, I'm 61, so I guess I'm kind of close in theory. But I don't think it's that far. I think I could just kill some green dragons in the wilderness, only like maybe a 2,000 or something, and I could get that knocked out. And then the final diary that I want to do is the hard desert. And I looked into these, and I will need a few stats up. I will need to do a quest as well. I need to do the Dream Mentor quest, which I think I have all the requirements for. I also need 65 thieving. I mean, that's really, really easy stat. And I do need 68 smithing, which I can 63 with the boost, but I think I'll just probably get 68. And luckily those are 2 pretty fast stats. I mean, thieving is really quick, and I have a lot of money to spend, so I can easily just buy gold ore and or other things at the blast furnace and get my smithing up really fast. So I'm not exactly sure what diary I'll delve into first. I kind of want to just do some Slayer and shoot towards the Karamja Hards. But you guys shall see here in the next Clipperino. Let's go. You already know your boy's about to train some Slayer, and Neve coming in clutch with 16 King Black Dragons. It is Saturday night, so might not be the best time to kill these, but let's get a D pick. Well, that was weird. I wonder if that comes up. Yes! Yes! I've been wanting this for such a long time, dude. Oh, let's go. My second ever Dust Devils task. I've had them unlocked since 65 Slayers, so this does not come on very often. Since I'm going to be killing the Dust Devils with Mage, I figure why not try and get the Imbued Magic Cape. We just used our 100 casts at the Mage Arena, and I can now use this to track the demons in the Wildy. They apparently have changed them since they've been released to make them a little bit easier, but regardless, this is going to be really hard. That should be it. There it is. As long as I do not die with this last heart, I will now be able to get my Imbued God Cape from... Oh, I thought that was a PKer. I should be able to go claim my Imbued God Cape from, is it Nolodian or Collodian? I don't remember his name. I think it's Collodian with a K. No, something I want to say about this. I do not know why they made it so much easier. I get it, they're in really, really popular hotspots in the wilderness, but still, like, these guys are, like, not, like, they're, like, less than half of as difficult as they used to be. Like, the demons, when they first came out, not only were they in the hot spots that they still are in, but they were so much harder, and they actually made you have to try. These guys are so much fucking easier, let me tell you. Seriously, they do not hit higher than like a 15 through prayer. So, I don't know, I think it's kind of shitty, because, the Magic Cape Imbued is a really good like piece of armor. Like it's the best in slot cape, and I personally do not understand why they made it so much easier to get, because it made sense based on the stats of it to make it as hard as it used to be. But for whatever reason, they decided to, you know, nerf it a ton and make it a lot easier. I don't know if it was something that people were complaining about. I don't know, make it easier for like low level purists to get. Maybe that's what I would think. But it was really, really easy. I'd say I took just as much damage, you know, using this thing to find the demon than the demons themselves. Just gonna take out a Zamorak cape and use it on bad boy, and I will get 2% more damage for my spells, which I think is like an extra max hit. Holy shit, guys. We got a Dust Battle Staff from a Choke Devil just now. I don't know exactly how rare that is. These are from Dust Devils, so I don't think it's like on the same table as the Mute Heart. It might be, I don't know, but that's cool, I guess. Whoa. No fucking way. I just got a goddamn Dragon Chain Body. I just got a Dragon Chain Body from a fucking Dust Devil. That is 1 in 32,000. That wasn't even from a Choke Devil. Holy shit. Today is my lucky day. Holy fuck. I'm totally using that as a thumbnail. I am totally using that as a fucking thumbnail. It's not even clickbait either, goddammit. What a task that was. Jesus. Can't believe we got that 1 out of 32k drop. That's crazy, man. It's a lucky day today. And come on, man. Alright, well, I'm gonna cancel this. I'm gonna block it. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna block it. So maybe we can get Dust Devils again. How crazy would that be? Oh my fucking god. Yo. Today is... It's been a day. It's been a day. We just got ourselves 73 Slayer. Not too shabby. Just got 75 defense, and now I am going to finish this task. Actually, I'm not going to finish this task. I'm just going to teleport the fuck up out of this place, do this hard clue scroll, and then I am going to push towards 70 prayer. See what we get. Oh man, isn't that just amazing? Okay, so I have 300 or so Dragon Bones in my bank, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Burning Ammies, and I'm going to try and take as many bones to the altar. This is a really fucking stupid idea, so don't do this, guys. I don't recommend it. Needless to say, I'm a freaking moron, and I just died and lost all my freaking Dragon Bones. I rage quit in anger, so it's been like 2 hours, and I'm still really mad. But, you know, I got 62 prayer, almost 63, so, and, I'm like 1.5 combat levels off of 100, so I definitely will be able to get 100 from getting 62 to 70 prayer. So, I'm not exactly sure how many Dragon Bones I'll need. I'll go ahead and calculate that, and, without further ado, let's begin killing some green dragons. Hopefully I don't get PK too much. By the power of my Dragon Chain Body, bring me good luck. This clip might seem random, I'm just completing the What Lies Below quest, but this actually has a deeper meaning. Gonna get 61 rune crafting, which is cool, but a friend of mine, Fabio, however the hell you pronounce it, is offering to let me leech the Fertile Soil spell upgrade, which allows you to use the Fertile Soil to get Ultra Compost instead of Super Compost when I unlock it. And in order to do that, I need to get 180 kudos, and I'm currently sitting at 179, which is freaking ridiculous. But luckily, once I complete this quest and talk to the curator up here, I should get over to, I think, 184. Let's hope that this is true, otherwise I'm going to be upset. Yeah, 184 kudos. So should be able to go to the volcanic mine, and big shout outs, man, to my boy Matt, aka Fabio, for letting me leech this, because I think he charges people for it otherwise. Yo, look at this endgame Iron Man content. I'm about to get 73 farming Bodhi in the chat from a freaking palm tree. Ooh, I can grow Lanthodimes. I have some of those seeds that have been in my bank ever since I got them from Wintertot, so I can finally put those to use, because I actually am out of seeds. So I'm gonna start planting those. But yeah, freaking picking coconuts from a palm tree. I'm freaking awesome like that. Does anybody want to tell me why this guy is chopping magics here? It's not 2013 anymore. There is the freaking woodcutting guild. It's the best place to chop magics. I don't know why you're chopping them here. But anyway, my clue scrolls lately have been pretty much the same as this. It's just been nothing but mediocre trash. I think I already have those. You know what? I think we're done here. I've been killing green dragons for a while now. You got me feeling like a okay. Yeah, so I think I've got about, let's see how many bones we have in the bank. Once I put this in, I've got 1,415 along with 1,464 green dragon hide. I'm not going to do anything with the green dragon hide at the moment. I was debating on getting my construction up to use these at a gilded altar, but I think I'm better off just using them at the ectofuntus. I'll get more XP that way, and I think I'll use the ecto tokens maybe on like a bone crusher if I get that, which I will get that as soon as I get 70 prayers. So the only problem and the only annoyance I'm going to have doing this is collecting 1,400 buckets of slime, because I need 1 bucket of slime for every bone. That's going to suck. I did get 82 strength from 80, and I am now, yeah, really close to 100 combat. So I'll probably have 100 combat by like 65 prayer or something. You gotta be freaking kidding me. I just got 70 freaking prayer. I also got 71 herbal, which is pretty cool. I got that from a genie lamp. So, you know, I don't think I can do anything at 71, but yeah, I got it. But yeah, so I just recorded myself getting 70 prayer, and then I realized that I was recording the wrong scene on OBS. I was actually recording my face cam only when I do my live stream, so that was a fail. But yeah, we got 70 prayer. We finished using all of my ectofuntus, well, not ectofuntus, but all my bone meal here. I'll go ahead and take my 835 remaining ecto tokens, and I do not have a teleport, so we're gonna have to run to the Fort Phasmatis bank. But yeah, so we got 70 prayer. Didn't take too long. That actually did take quite a while, because using the bone meal on like the grinder and stuff actually takes a long ass time, and I had to gather all the buckets of slime as I said in the last clip, and so on and so forth. But we got 70 prayer now. I can now use piety once I do the King's Ransom quest, which I believe I have all of the requirements for. Yes, I do, so I will be doing that here in a second. God damn, dude, that motherfucker would not die. Seriously. Took me like 10 minutes of flinching just to kill the last boss on that, but should be able to use piety now. Yeah, awesome. So, one more quest I have to do before I can knock out the Mauritania Hards, and that quest is the Great Brain Robbery. I don't have to do it, but I have to start it, and I figure I have the requirements to complete it. It's not that long of a quest, so I might as well knock it out, get that sexy little barrel chest anchor. So now I should be able to do the Mauritania Hards once I finish off this dialogue. Yeah. Didn't actually have to do it, just have to harvest some watermelons over there, and I figured I'd do the quest while I'm waiting for it. Also got the barrel chest anchor. Pay some money for this to be buildable, and I'll need it for a master clue. So put this in herblore. Sadly, I do need to do one quest in order to complete the Karamja Hearts. I completely forgot about it. I gotta finish off Legends quest. Hup. Urg. Arg. Yeah. Big thank you, as always, to Slayer Music 1 for the awesome quest guide. He is the greatest guide maker on YouTube. I don't use his diary guides because I just, you know, I don't think it's really necessary, but for quest guides, he is the man, and yeah. So I actually do need to do a few more quests to do the desert diary, but I don't really want to do those right now. I think I'm just going to put that on the back burner. I know I said I wanted to get the 3 diaries done, but I can now complete the hard Karamja and the hard Mauritania. I do have to wait like 3 hours for some fucking mushrooms to grow for the Mauritania, so we're going to go ahead and knock out the Karamja diary real quick. The 2 quests, though, that I do need to do for, well, actually 3 quests I need to do for the desert diaries, which I will do probably later, maybe next episode, is the feud, lunar diplomacy, and dream mentor. I can do all 3 of those once I get 60 mining. Once I get my task here from Duradel, I will have completed the entirety of the Karamja Hearts. So let's see what our task will be. 169 greater demons. It's kind of a mad task. I don't really care too much about it. But I can now speak to Pirate Jackie the Fruit and claim my rewards for the Karamja Hard Diary. Now, there are only 2 rewards from this diary, but as opposed to some other diaries that you may complete that give you tons of rewards when most of them are trash, you only get 2 rewards from these, but I think both of these rewards are really, really fucking good. You get the Karamja Gloves 3. I also get the Antique Lamp, so I'll just throw this in Herbalore. Get 10k XP, which is awesome. But for the Karamja Gloves 3, I can teleport to the Gem Mine unlimited amount of times, which is just a free teleport to Shiloh Village. And on top of the teleport to Shiloh Village, I can now mine the underground portion of the Gem Rock with a deposit bank chest. And I've been talking about this as my primary training method for mining. I did say in the past that a friend of mine was going to help me with the blast mine, but he's been busy, so I haven't really been able to do it. But yeah, I think I'm going to do a lot of my mining training here. I'm not actually sure, because I want to do the Falador Hards to get the giant mole upgrades and stuff, and you need 70 mining, which is cool. You know, I can plan to get that here, but I also need full prospector, so it's kind of like you have to train at Motherlode in order to get the nuggets, to get the full prospector that you need to complete that diary. So it's kind of hard, but this is really good to mine here because I really want red topaz and the other gems for things like Ring of Duelings, but primarily I want red topaz so I can use Bracelets of Slaughter and Burning Amulets because they are really convenient. But now, boys, it is time to complete the Mauritania Hearts. Yay! I've been waiting all day for these freaking things to grow, and they're finally grown. So I'm actually going to need these for my fairy ring and my POH way down the road, but I'll just keep hold of these mushrooms, not going to drop them. But most importantly, I'm going to speak to this guy, La Sabre, or however the hell you pronounce that. I don't even know, man, because like I took Spanish, but that does not look like the same accent mark that they put, or they use in the Spanish language, but you know, I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Anyway, the hard Mauritania diaries, these are awesome. They are really fucking good. So let's go ahead and get into rewards. I get my experience lamp, of course, but I get double Mortmire Fungus, which is awesome. Quicker secondary gathering for my super energies, which is probably my most used potion. I get more experience for Burning Shades. I don't really do that. And I get a shortcut on Masa Harmless. Not that good. But the best thing is receiving more runes from Barrows. I talked about that earlier. Something I'm going to be doing very soon. I have not done it at all on my account. And considering my total level and stats, it's kind of, you know, surprising because most Ironmen have done Barrows pretty early on. Robin will exchange bone meal for bones each day, which is pretty good. I think I might start doing that. You get 7.5% increase in Slayer Tower when killing monsters on a task. I still would rather kill things in the catacombs, but for things like gargoyles, it's pretty nice. And then the disciples at the Ectofuntus, yes, that's something I really want to get into, will give me this new device called the Bone, what's it called? The Bone Masher, Bone Grinder? Bone Crusher, what the hell, dude? Oh my god, I just had a lapse in thinking. I'm going to go ahead and throw this 15k XP lamp real quick on Herbalore. Get all my levels in Herbalore from freaking lamps. It's pretty funny. But anyway, once we come to the Ectophile, I will be able to speak to a Ghost Disciple, and they will give me the Bone Grinder, as I said. Yeah, the Bone Crusher, which has no charges, but once I go to the bank, I'm just going to teleport to Edgeville because I'm going to be able to get there really quick. Once I get my Ecto tokens that I got from getting 70 prayer, I will now have a shit ton of charges on my Bone Crusher. 233,000 charges. I don't think I will ever have to top that up ever again. So, and you know, it doesn't seem that good on the surface. You get half the amount of experience that you would get for burying them, and it does it automatically, so you don't have to pick the bones up and bury them yourself. But for doing things in the catacombs, killing monsters that drop bones, you're gonna get one prayer point for each thing you, each bone you bury. You'll get one prayer point back. So it's actually really nice for killing things like Dust Devils and Blood Velds throughout the catacombs in which you pray against. So yeah, that's pretty much all I'm going to do for this episode. I know I don't usually have formal outros. I like to do little cliffhangers, but you know, this was my first episode back since quitting or whatever. So thank you all so much for watching, and next episode, perhaps we will get into, well, I'm not even going to say perhaps. Of course we're going to get into Barrows. Also, can't believe I'm just now mentioning this. I have unlimited teleports now to the Berg de Rot, which is, you know, that's pretty cool.